Welcome to my top 15 most hated cartoon characters part 2 video, as I count down the remaining 10 characters who I feel are the most hated. Let's get started.
So sick of your games. I'll set your truck to flames and watch it blow up, blow up. Tell me, how you gonna see it now? So far from sincere.
I love you.
Fabrications in my ear drive me so far up the wall. I come sliding down.
Coming in at number 10, Benson of Regular Show. A lot of people don't like Benson for certain reasons. Due to being a very hot-tempered, extremely angry person, causing his face to turn red like a tomato, always trying or threatens Mordecai and Rigby to do this, to do that, or they're fired, and being so straight up bossy. We know Mordecai and Rigby are slackers, but he acts like they never get the job done. Sure, they wait until the last minute, but at least they do it. Our main characters aren't that bad of slackers as he thinks they are. I mean, look at him. He looks like he's ready to cringe and lose his mind. This is the best one, throwing and kicking items around his apartment. So funny. This is funny too, ripping the phone out of the flipping wall. I just laugh my ass off every time when I see Benson angry. It is so funny. And at the same time, I'm like, dude, you are something else that gets so freaking angry with your face turning red like a tomato. Benson obviously doesn't hate Mordecai and Rigby. Also, he knows that he doesn't mean to be so hard on them. He just pushes them to do better. But this guy needs to take a chill pill. Benson's probably not getting enough pussy from his girlfriend Audrey. If he did, I'm sure he wouldn't be so angry. Oh, Benson, you seem so tense and so angry. Let me suck on your gumballs. Oh wait, Audrey and Benson broke up, finding out at the beginning of the Real Thomas episode. No one remembered about it, so here goes Benson turning red as a tomato as usual. It's like, what are you getting so mad for? They don't remember. There was no episode about you and Audrey breaking up. You know what Benson needs? Is a Snickers. You guys seen those Snickers commercials where someone is not him or herself, so they eat a Snickers to feel better? Benson, eat a Snickers. Why? Because you get angry when you're hungry. Better? Yeah, actually I am better. Good, stay that way, and give Mordecai and Rigby $25. What? You heard me. It's the least you can do after all the crap you put them through. Do you even work here? No, but that's not the point. Get out! All right, I'm gone. But don't forget about the $25 for Mordecai and Rigby, okay? Ah!
I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now.
Number 9. Bendy from the Everyone Knows It's Bendy episode of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Couldn't stand him getting Blue, Coco, Wilt, and Eduardo in trouble. I really did not like Frankie and Mr. Harriman believing Bendy, especially since they just met that imaginary mofo. I'm surprised they did not believe Wilt. Wilt is the most honest cartoon character I know. He's so honest, you might as well call him Honest Wilt, since both Wilt and Abraham Lincoln cannot tell lies. Blue even tried to prove to Frankie and Mr. Harriman that Bendy is up to no good. I mean, I expected this crap from Mr. Harriman, not believing the four. But Frankie? I was very disappointed in Frankie not believing the gang. Come on. So they kept trying to prove that Bendy was up to no good, and towards the end, Blue proved to Mr. Harriman and Frankie, but then they were all worried about him flooding the house. Who gives a crap? The point is, the boy finally showed you proof that Bendy is up to no good, and you worry about the house getting flooded. Worry about that later. Then Mac all of a sudden shows up. He immediately thinks that Blue did something. Blue, what did you do? And then Blue just yelled out, Bendy did it! And then they showed Bendy spraying some stuff at the screen at the end. And then that's it. And the way that Mac was looking at Bendy, he was like, wait, who are you? I've never seen you before.
I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now.
Number 8, Princess Morbucks of the Powerpuff Girls. More like Princess More Bratty. She's such a bratty, annoying, selfish little rich piece of crap, thinking the world revolves around her, thinking she should have anything she wants. Plus the fact that she wants to be a Powerpuff Girl so badly. Unless you're made of sugar, spice, and everything nice, it's not happening. She's rich. Why can't she just create her own superpowers? I would love for Princess to shut up, like in that one scene when she was tied up, couldn't talk, where a bomb was about to go off on her. How about we tie up Princess along with putting tape over her mouth, put her in a coffin, and finally burying her alive? And also, she's such a whiner. I want to be a Powerpuff Girl. I want to be a Powerpuff Girl. Yeah, well, it's not happening. I want you to shut up. You're not going to be a Powerpuff Girl anyways. Because 1, you were never made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. 2, you're not related to the Powerpuff Girls. 3, you don't deserve to be a Powerpuff because you're a bratty piece of crap who thinks the world revolves around her just because you're rich and you always have to whine to your daddy to give you anything you want, and especially money. And 4, you're not made of sugar, spice, and everything nice. You're made out of blood, evil, and everything not nice. I mean, she's just like Brittany and Whitney Biscuit. Those 3 girls tend to disrespect people on their fashion and all this crap. Hell, Brittany and Whitney may be worse. Number 7, D.W. Reed. Yes, Arthur's little sister. We thought Angelica Pickles and Sarah from Eddy and Eddy were a bunch of bad apples. D.W. is even more of a bad apple herself. D.W. annoys and likes to get Arthur in trouble, despite the fact that she cares. So she does care for her brother, even though she annoys the heck out of him? Oh wow, what a great little sister she is. D.W. is an annoying brat with temper tantrums. There's a reason why Arthur was a good baby, according to Mrs. Reed, as D.W., on the other hand, always cried. I feel bad for Arthur. I bet he wishes every single day and night he was the only child. Mr. and Mrs. Reed, what were you thinking when having another child? Arthur wasn't enough? I mean, look at her hitting Arthur with a big toy shark. Arthur even considers his sister's name to stand for disaster warning. Ha ha ha! Good one, Arthur. D.W. is a cute little girl when it comes to her white long-sleeved blouse, magenta jumper, light pink stockings, and her blue and plain Mary Jane shoes. But her attitude and temper tantrums gets in the way of her cuteness.
I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now.
Number 6, Brittany and Whitney Biscuit of the Littlest Pet Shop. Yes, the Biscuit Twins. More like the Dipstick Twins or the Dipshit Twins. Who on earth would adore these 2 bratty, rich, spoiled valley girl stereotype bitches? I don't like how they treat everyone like crap, especially Blythe. The twins enjoy making fun of people in their fashion, which they honestly don't care if they hurt their feelings. Like, this is just the twins keeping it real. This is just them being honest. What's also messed up is that Brittany and Whitney actually think people like them. What kind of world do they live in? If they think people like them for who they are, they got another thing coming. Too bad they're not as nice as their mother, Eliza. I love their mother. She is so nice and full of sunshine. Plus loves to sing. I think they pretty much get their attitude from their father, I guess. Good thing they weren't seen in the Littlest Pet Shop series finale. Yes, they're cuter than this, they're cuter than that. But I wish their personalities were cute. These 2 need a good spanking.
I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now.
Number 5, Pizza Steve. Pizza Steve. You know I can't stand this pizza. Who wouldn't have this piece of shit of a pizza on their list? Pizza Steve is so full of himself, thinking he's so cool, bragging about accomplishing this or that. He's no surprise insecure and has self-esteem issues. Gee, I never would have guessed. No surprise again. Get this. He cries and mopes when no one is around. You're pathetic. That's what he get. Love it. What pisses me off about Pizza Steve is him trying to put down Mr. Gus, getting Uncle Grandpa to think he's the cool one, not Mr. Gus. Pizza Steve is actually jealous of Mr. Gus, as I found out in the Dinosaur Day episode, a day where it's all about Mr. Gus. Pizza Steve was so angry his jealousy bar was high, saying every day is supposed to be about him. No, it is not. No day should ever be about you. Talking about the world revolves around him. What kind of world do you live in? Later in the episode, Uncle Grandpa, I was hyped and laughed so hard. Uncle G was like, because Uncle Grandpa ate Pizza Steve. So Amethyst and Uncle Grandpa himself ate Pizza Steve. This is great. This is what I'm talking about. Uncle G was like, oh, I'm sorry, is this still Pizza Day? Thank you, Uncle Grandpa, for eating your buddy. This is great. Dinosaur Day was all about Mr. Gus. I mean, Mr. Gus was so happy, and he should be. Mr. Gus shouldn't be looking like this. Man, I can't stand you, Pizza Steve. Mr. Gus was happy, saying, this is going to be the greatest day of my life. It would have been if Pizza Steve didn't let his jealousy get the best of him. F Pizza Steve. Number 4, Belson of Clarence. OMG, this little one eyebrow of a bastard gets on my nerves. Ugly, cold-hearted kid from the inside and out. The kid hardly smiles and is unpleasant to look at. Let me ask you guys, do you think Belson reminds you of Bert from Sesame Street? Do you see a similar resemblance? They both have unibrows, the exact same noses, and in a way similar expressions. That's scary if you think about it. He is so spoiled, so mean, so cruel, he pretty much despises everyone, and everyone despises him, especially Sumo. Sumo wants to hunt him down like a dog. I'm shocked that he actually has friends, like Nathan, the buck-teeth kid that sounds like this. Oh, hey, Belson. I don't know where Belson is. Dustin, who I think resembles a monkey. Percy, sometimes Clarence. Clarence is pretty much friends and adored by everyone, which is beautiful. But I wish Clarence would realize that Belson is such a bully and is better off not being considered his friend. Belson doesn't deserve friends at all. It's not the end of the world for Clarence if he has one person who doesn't like him for no reason. That's Belson's fault, not Clarence's. Look at Belson. He was even a bald, mean, ugly little baby. That expression shows that Belson hated his life since the day he was born. Number 3, Sarah from Ed, and Eddy. This little nightmare should be on everybody's list. She may be a cute little redheaded princess on the outside, but you can't say the same about her attitude. She's not a princess. She's a twat bitch. She's scary, especially when she's angry. Her face being red is scary. This is scary right here. She thinks she can go around and beat people like Ed, Eddy, Rolf, Johnny. She rarely gets hurt. Why? Because she's strong? She deserves to get hurt. I mean, it's not like she hits Naz. I mean, the only female she'll probably beat up in the cul-de-sac is who? The Canker sisters? I certainly don't like how she treats, owns, and manipulates Ed. Always getting him into trouble, and her parents ground him. It's like, how the hell can you believe Sarah over Ed, who's such a lovable, funny, happy-go-lucky oaf who would never hurt a fly? Ed doesn't deserve it. There's a reason why Ed dreamed Johnny was his mother getting him into trouble. Because it's Sarah's fault for all the time she got him into trouble. Ed's the big brother. He's supposed to be in charge, not Sarah. I wish Ed would have had some backbone. I liked how in the Little Blue Ed episode, where he had that pebble in his shoe that caused him to be in a bad mood, I like how he was angry with everybody, and then here's Sarah talking about, Ed, you can't kick me out, mister. I live here too. Here's Ed. So move! What did Sarah do? She backed up, scared. That's what I'm talking about. I was hyped when Ed did it. Get her, Ed. You know, if I was Ed, I would have kept that pebble when it came to Sarah and Kevin. And if Sarah and Kevin tend to pick on him and his friends, that's when the right time for Ed to put that pebble in the shoe and show him who's boss. I wish he would have done that for the entire series. That would have been epic and great. Number 2, the old fart Eustace Bagge of Courage the Cowardly Dog. More like Useless Bagge. Eustace is the most grumpy, sarcastic, cranky, bossy, stick in the mud, ugly, bald-headed, skittle-diddle, ain't got no hair in the middle, old farmer, who's obsessed with his stupid truck and money. He's like Mr. Krabs. He cares more about money, more than his wife and courage. He treats Muriel like crap. Muriel, where's my dinner? Make sure you fold my clothes right. No please, no thank you. I don't like how he treats and scares the crap out of Courage. Despite all the times Courage saved him and Muriel's life, he still treats him like crap, calling him a stupid dog. For the past few weeks at my job, I noticed a picture of Eustace on the wall. Every time I see his face, I go, stupid farmer, stupid farmer, stupid farmer, stop messing with Courage. He's definitely the most hated in the Ball of Revenge episode because Courage got a blanket and he did not. Dude, you have your favorite rocking chair. What's the big deal? Seeing Courage get messed up in the episode was unbearable to watch. But he got payback by screaming at the top of his lungs. Here's Eustace. Stupid dog! What are you doing? What do you think? He's stopping you from killing him. Muriel then should have divorced and left him alone, taking Courage even though she put up with him. Eustace, this is the last straw. I'm divorcing you. I'm tired of being treated like a doormat. I'm also tired of you mistreating Courage. Me and Courage are leaving. Don't know where we'll go, but you will be alone. Muriel, you can't leave. Who's gonna wash me clothes? Cook me dinner. You're a grown man, aren't you? Do it yourself. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but... Eat a dick, old man! Hey. Oh, don't start crying like a bald-headed skittle-diddle pussy.
I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now.
And now, it's time to present my number 1 most hated cartoon character. Icky Vicky of the Fairly OddParents. Vicky is considered icky for a reason. She's an evil, cynical, scary witch who gives babysitters a bad name. Just like Sarah, Vicky treats everyone like crap, even when it comes to her sister and their own parents. Why? Why are you terrifying your own parents for no reason? Also, just like what Sarah does to Ed when she acts all innocent to get Ed into trouble, Vicky does the same thing when getting Timmy into trouble. It was horrible in the Fairly OddParents Channel Chasers TV movie when Timmy's parents would believe Vicky. It seems like they're the only ones in Dimsdale who thinks Vicky is so nice. How can they not believe their own son who they've known longer than Vicky over a babysitter who just acts innocent? They're complete idiots for not realizing the truth about Vicky. But at least they found out at the end. Well, this has been my top 15 most hated cartoon characters. I hope you enjoyed the video. And of course I have honorable mentions, but I'm going to talk about that in another video. Anyways, see you later.